It's Tuesday, March 19th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. The presidential primary here in Florida is today. That means the election is only open to registered Republicans. Despite former President Donald Trump securing the Republican nomination last week, his former rivals, like Governor Ron DeSantis and South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, remain as choices on the ballot because of a state deadline that put them on the ballot before they dropped out of the race. Since the Florida Democratic Party only submitted one nominee, President Biden, he automatically becomes the party's preferred presidential candidate, so no primary is needed. Keep in mind, though, there are several important local races across Florida, so make sure you check your county elections website. It's the first day of spring, and allergies are in full bloom. So if you're sneezing, coughing, or sniffling, you are not alone. In fact, 8 Florida cities landed on a new list ranking the 100 most challenging areas in the U.S. for allergy sufferers. Sarasota ranked number 13 under, quote, worse than average overall. Orlando came in at number 16. Lakeland is also on the list at 33, Daytona Beach is at 36, and Palm Bay came in at 37. Tampa, Miami, and Jacksonville also appear farther down the list. And it's mostly all from the pollen. In Central Florida, the biggest pollen producers tend to be giant oak trees. And some Floridian decided they were tired of seeing an unoccupied deputy's patrol car on a median in Charlotte County and placed a for sale sign on the windshield. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office reacted on Facebook after finding the sign and posted a picture saying deputies said that they got a kick out of it and that they were kind of disappointed that the vehicle garnered such low interest. In the post, they asked people not to mess with the Sheriff's Office vehicles. You can find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. Florida State University football has a lot of odd traditions, but this one might be the best. Located behind the FSU Stadium, the Sod Cemetery is a tribute to some of the Seminoles' greatest victories away from home that involves burying pieces of sod from competitors' turf, complete with tiny coffins and headstones. The story goes that in 1962, during a pep talk at a practice before a matchup against the University of Georgia, Athletic Board member Dean Coyle Moore challenged players to, quote, bring back some sod from between the hedges at Georgia. The team captain took that literally, pulling a handful of grass from the field after their 18-0 victory and presented it to Moore at the next practice. A monument was later put in place to commemorate the victory, and the tradition of the Sod Cemetery had begun. Today, dozens of headstones litter the grass. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.